Do you remember who I compared Keyonte George to?
You said Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray.
Yeah, I remember.
Now, fast forward, year 3 leap, because his first 2 years was up and down, but year 3 right now, he's a top 20 scorer, 24 points a game, 12th in assists. I think he's at like 7 or 6.5, something like that. So he's top 20 in scoring and assists. Year 3. I just wanted to say, do you think this has changed the future of Utah Jazz basketball? Could you build a team around Keyonte George? And does he make you want to keep Lauri Markkanen?
I think he's consistently every day changing their minds on that. I think that's why they're so hesitant to move on from Lauri and want to continue to look to build around him. You saw the way he exploded on Dallas. Just crazy what he did to Dallas, dropped career high. So Keyonte, Dallas players always going to show out in Dallas, but man, he made it a mission to do so. So yeah, I like what Keyonte George has been doing. He's continuing taking that step, taking that jump. When originally I did not think he was going to be that kind of player. I thought he was a little inefficient, and I didn't think he playmaker facilitated as well. I didn't think he'd be able to run a team, but looking like he put a team kind of on his back and carry it and allow them be a big part of their success, along with Lauri Markkanen. So the Utah Jazz have a future if they can continue to develop their guys. They are the Taylor Hendricks and the Cody Williams is setting them back. That's why they're literally trying to force them to get better by sending them through the D League to get better.
Has Taylor Hendricks been getting DMP too? Because I know he had that horrific injury last season, but I think he's been. Let me make sure he's not just been terrible. Because damn, Taylor Hendricks, they drafted Taylor Hendricks before Keyonte George, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. He was in the Lively draft.
No, he was in the Wemby draft. That was the exact same draft. Taylor Hendricks, they got him at 9, and they got Keyonte George at 16.
Yeah.
Okay, Taylor Hendricks right now this season, 14 games, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 44 from the field, 39 from 3, but he's only played in 14 games. So he looks like he been getting DMP. We could add him to that list.
Yeah, so it's just like they're trying to get those two better to get on the timeline of these other guys that they have. And then of course we have Ace Bailey, who
all right.
He's all right, but I mean, he's supposed to be, I thought, many people thought he was going to be better than what we're seeing right now. So it's interesting. Utah has pieces for sure, and it makes you want to keep Lauri Markkanen because, one, he is a good fit for that team and that culture. But yeah, you think Keyonte George plays a big part of keeping Lauri Markkanen there and keeping the Utah front office high on this young core.
Do you think that Keyonte George, you could build a team around him to where he's the best player, or would you want a young player that's better than him?
I want somebody better than him. That's just my opinion. I don't think he can. I don't think he can be the sole reason why a team, or I want to pair him with somebody, in my opinion.
So, do you think Ace Bailey would have to? You would want Ace Bailey to be a better player than Keyonte George if you are the Utah Jazz, or would it be okay if he's a great defender, great second option, something like that? Like,
yes. Okay, in that aspect, because they already have marketing, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have marketing and they have Keyonte George. If Ace Bailey can be a solid third option, a solid third option for them, yes, I think so. I think in terms of pecking order, it should be Lauri Markkanen, Keyonte George, and then Ace Bailey. It doesn't have to be Ace Bailey be better than Keyonte. I think Keyonte can be on par, a little bit below Lauri, and then Ace Bailey be a solid trio for them. But you got to have one of them come along.
I think now I would I think it's changed how I looked at their trajectory. Now I want to see them get in the playoffs because I want to see what Lauri Markkanen does in the playoffs, how Keyonte reacts to the playoffs, that type of atmosphere. Like, I want to see them in the play-in. We gonna have to not skip steps. Let's see them in the play-in first, because I want to see now it's to the point where, okay, Keyonte George might be a guy. 24 points and like 7 assists, that's not nothing. Like, he's 20th in scoring right now at 22 years old. So, and Lauri Markkanen is like 7th in scoring at 28 a game.
Yeah.
Fun fact. There's 2 duos. They are top 20 scorers. Can you name them?
Austin Reeves and Luka.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing Keyonte George and Lauri Markkanen.
But think about that though.
Yeah.
Luka and Austin Reeves, we've been seeing how crazy they've been going. And the only other duo in the league, they're both top 20 scorers, is Lauri Markkanen and Keyonte George.
Yeah.
And they've leading the NBA with 25-point games at the same time. I think they got like 8 or 9, where they both have went 25 or more. So that's not nothing, Chris. That's not nothing.
It's not. They gotta continue to translate that into wins. People were saying, "Oh, Dallas, that was a bad loss." Man, I mean, Utah not trying to just go down and die.
They last 2 wins. They beat the Grizzlies, who's John Morant was back, Jaren Jackson was back, so that was a pretty solid win. But on the 1st of December, they beat the Houston Rockets. And that was a not nothing game because the Rockets came back from like a 22-point lead. They was getting beat by 22. Keyonte George was making plays down the stretch, and he did the same thing in Memphis. Memphis was up like 10 in like the second half, and Keyonte George started making plays. And I think that's where my Jamal Murray comparison came.
Yeah.
He's a combo guard that at his best is efficient, tough shot taker and maker, and good in late game situations, because that's what he was in high school. And I feel like he's become closer to his high school self in the NBA. And that's when you know a guy's making it. The year 3 leap is insane. Now, I will say this, that Wemby draft. So Wemby went 1, Brandon Miller went 2, Scoot went 3. I think Keyonte George goes 3. I think Amin Thompson goes 2. I think it would go Wemby, Amin, and Keyonte George if we did a redraft right now for that 24.
So you out on Brandon Miller?
He's not better than Keyonte George, bro. I'm sorry. Like, he doesn't play enough. He's not efficient enough.
If he played enough, you don't think he would be?
No. I'm sorry. Keyonte George, bro, the team is actually competent in the West. And Keyonte George is hitting, like, he's closing out games in the 4th quarter against the Rockets, a defensive team, and like a team that we thought was contenders. Like, Brandon, like, hey, let's chill with this, man. I'm just saying.
Jason Wallace?
Yes, I'm taking Keyonte George is averaging 24 and 7. He's top 20 in points and assists.
Lively?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm taking Keyonte over all them dudes, man. I'm probably taking Tamani Kamara number 4 if we just keeping it a buck.
Oh, shit.
Like, that draft, we looking at it like, hey, man, I'm just saying, at least Tamani Kamara was all defensive. Now, I'm not taking him over Brandon Miller, not yet, but I'm just saying that draft is getting a real shakeup.
Yeah.
If I think Orlando would have been like, I like Anthony Black, but if we could have got Key at that 16 spot, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Did they get Jet Howard at like 12?
I think so. Somewhere in there, yeah. I mean, I think they had, yeah.
Ah, they got Jet at 11. You could have had Anthony Black and Keyonte. Oof.
Yeah.
Jet, I still like Jet. 45 from the field, 38 from 3. He just needs more. He possibly needs more minutes.
Yeah.
But I don't know, bro. I think Keyonte will go top 3 in a redraft. Brandon Miller, 17 a game right now, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 36 from the field, 31 from 3. 42 from the field during his career, 36 from 3 during his career. I think, nah, man, give me Key number 3, bro. Now, I do got a question about the Utah Jazz role players, because you know how I do it, core 4 and 8 to skate.
Yeah.
So who is the 4? The 4 building blocks for Utah, would you say is
Lauri?
Keyonte? Okay, Lauri.
Keyonte.
Mm-hmm.
Ace.
Mm-hmm. It's Kessler.
Kessler's hurt though. But I
But
guess
I'm saying for the future, like
yeah.
because this is where we're going with this. You're not picking top 5. You're not getting probably not a top 8 pick. And if you in the NBA, you're not getting that top pick unless you just graded drafted.
Yeah.
This
They
pretty
got
much the team.
they got some stipulation they may lose their pick to OKC. I forgot the exact thing, but yeah.
See something like that because right now they're in the 10th spot, so they'll be in the play-in. But
Yeah.
those are the four guys. So you got Laurie, Keyonte, Age, and Walker Kessler. This is the team. We're building around these guys, so whatever happens, happens. Now, who are the other 4 rotational players you think they got, or do they have 4 more rotation players that you really like that you want to go forward with?
Collier, Filipowski.
You could say that's the only ones I'm willing to say. Like if they only got 6 players you want to go forward with, they do need 2 more players. If you want to say that, you can.
That's how I feel, but I mean, they have other guys. I don't think they've been consistent enough for me to just really include them.
Well, that's cool. So they got 6 guys. So they need 2 more guys. That's possible. Because you said Filipowski and Collier.
Yeah.
What about Clayton?
I like Walt Clayton, but I just haven't seen I haven't seen I've seen stuff little spurts, but I gotta see more.
Yeah,
And
6 points a game. He done played in 21 games, 6 points a game, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 42 from the field, 30 from 3.
I gotta see more.
Okay. Taylor Hendricks. Okay, so they only got 6 guys, so they need 2 more guys.
Yeah, it's just a lot of guys I gotta see more of or see something from. So
now, so if they make possibly the play in and those 6 guys, what positions do you want those other 2 to be at? Like what archetypes? 2 more archetypes to fit with that 6-man rotation.
I want a guard defender. A guard defender. Just like a Casey Wallace archetype. Not everybody can get one of those, but just a solid guard defender. I know you have Collier, but I want one that can a little more dynamic.
Okay.
He can grow into that, but I need
that's 7.
And then give me, just give me the solid 3. Yeah, give me the solid 3-and-D role, man. I mean, I need that too. So, because Cody Williams could be that athletic 3-and-D guy, but he just hasn't been that outside of the the combo guard forward scorer that Ace Bailey should turn out to be. So,
okay. And you out of that 6 that we got, who's the biggest X factor?
Ace Bailey.
Ace Bailey, of course. I was just making sure. Like he could raise a ceiling monumentally.
Yeah.
I don't know, but okay, because I just feel like nobody gives the Jazz a proper discussion, and I kind of been just watching them. I watched the Grizzlies game and the Rockets game. I've been seeing Keyonte been doing his thing, and I think he's been having one of the most important year 3 leaps. We forget about the year 3 leap. We throw away players too quick after the year 1 and 2. Like, but it's always somebody that's having that year 3 leap. Like, oh, he's a guy. I know you see me in the chat. I said, is Keyonte George a guy? Because I was just going through the draft because Scoot has been a bust. Let's just say it. He ain't even been on the court. He's a bust. Brandon Miller has been a little disappointing. He's had flashes. And I was just like, we thought that was the 3. Like how we looking at this draft with Peterson, DeBansa, and Boozer. We kind of looked at the 23 draft like that. He was like, man, you got Wemby, Scoot, and Brandon Miller, 3 franchise. It's not looking like that.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking Keyonte could step into that because 24 a game, being 20th in scoring at age 22, it's kind of looking really nice. He's looking like he could be an unleashed Jamal Murray, and that's not nothing.
No, but I mean, we got to see it. Definitely got to see it. But he's on the trajectory for sure.
I'm interested in seeing Utah get into this play in, what it looks like, and they're gonna have to make some decisions from there. But yeah, I just had to go over some Utah with you because they don't get no airtime.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can live comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.